You are not afraid of death. Really? Ha ha ha, because within you exists a greater self. As you journey through life, fear doesn't take hold. That's the first point. The second point, when you dedicate yourself completely to expressing your thoughts, you become fully immersed in that moment. We aren't afraid of making mistakes because mistakes are not failures, they are part of the process. If we never made mistakes, if we never faced obstacles, would we ever reach a better place? Of course not. So in reality, there's nothing to fear. Right and wrong, whether viewed through the lens of Seth's teachings or Buddhist scriptures, are intertwined. I once referenced a striking statement from the Yuanjue Sutra, 戒定慧,行同隐如车. Virtue, concentration, and wisdom are no different from indulgence, anger, and ignorance. They are like yin and yang, like day and night, both necessary parts of existence. What happens when we stop fearing mistakes? We open ourselves up, and once we open up, we focus fully. When we are fully focused, mistakes become rare because we make choices rooted in wisdom. Fear holds us back. Fear of problems, fear of insecurity, so we press the brakes in life. Do you see what I mean? We hold ourselves back instead of moving forward. Without forward movement, we cannot grow, we cannot practice, and we lose touch with our inner selves. The key takeaway today is this: whether you study multidimensional concepts, Seth's materials, Buddhist scriptures, or the Bible, they all highlight the existence of another dimension, not one meant to punish you, but one meant to support you, because within that dimension lies infinite wisdom. A truly wealthy person doesn't bother with small coins. Do you see my point? Many of us spend our lives dealing with trivial matters, relationships, status, money, survival. But look at Buddhist monks. They renounce everything. Money has no meaning. Material possessions have no meaning. One robe, a pair of shoes, a bowl, that's all they need. And because they are fully dedicated to their path, they are free from worldly worries. Do they starve? No. No living being in this universe, not even plants, spends time worrying about tomorrow. Why? Because existence is guided by inner wisdom. Since the inner self seeks experiences, wouldn't it also ensure that you have the best possible life? It is us who resist that guidance, which is why we feel stuck, unable to move forward, unable to move back. The key practice is learning how to connect with intuition. Let me emphasize this again. Try doing things you've never done before. Doodle. Write freely without thinking. Scribble whatever comes to mind. Imagine yourself as a great writer. Pour out your emotions, your tears, your laughter. You'll find something deeply moving, something nourishing. Seth mentions that any art created from within is eternal, but the art we often create follows instructions. Paint this way, shade that way, without personal emotion, without tears, without joy. If you express your true emotions, you will always be at your best. Remember this: your existence is irreplaceable in the universe. You are here for a reason. The thoughts, feelings, and wisdom of the universe are intricately connected. That thinking often comes from scarcity, a desire to prove one's worth. But your existence is not about proving anything. You are not here to be remarkable. You are here to express what your inner self truly wants to convey, the feelings, the love. And if we forget love, we forget our essence. So in reality, we are all simply experiencing life from different angles. To gain true wisdom, you must move beyond the small change in your mind and reach for the big bills, which are already yours. You just need to relax and they will be yours. Regarding health, it's not about whether you heal or don't heal. It's about expressing yourself authentically, because when you do, your inner self will never let your body break down. Would your inner self be that foolish? No. Seth teaches us that our unconscious mind is influenced by our conscious thoughts. When something goes wrong, when hormones are out of balance, when illnesses arise, We feel powerless, since those processes are beyond our control. But would our inner self truly send us into life, and then bind our legs so we cannot move? No. It wants us to dance beautifully, fully, and joyfully. So, let's do that. Let's dance freely.